Our first step to painting our portraits is to do our skin tone. You are painting your skin tone. So look at your neutral worksheet, see if any of those fit kind of close. You may need to add white to it. You may add maybe a tiny bit of black or more brown. There is brown in your ice cube tray that you may use, but most likely you're going to have to add some color to it to make it the right color for your skin tone. I recommend making sure that you paint your entire face and neck in one class period. If you leave a section unpainted, it's going to be hard to mix that same skin tone color next time, and then you'll have to repaint the entire thing again. I also find that my paint stretches a little farther if I'm using a little bit of water on my brush. So sometimes I just dip my brush into the water and continue painting, and it'll spread my paint a little farther. When you're doing your hair, you also want to use that same color most likely for your eyebrows. Some people do have slightly different shade of hair on their eyebrows, so you may change it, but for the most part it's the same. You could also mix a little bit of skin tone in with your hair color to get your eyebrow color that's a little bit more subtle. The hair is a great opportunity to add texture. You could add some lighter and darker shades of the color, so I did some lighter and darker browns within to give it a little bit of hair texture. As you are painting, remember you are not limited to the colors in my ice cube trays. Those are just base colors. You can mix any color with those colors. So I mixed a pink by adding white to my red in my mixing tray. If I wanted it to be a little bit more toned down, I would mix a little bit of gray into it. For my background, I mixed blue and green and white together. To get kind of this pretty teal color. Remember to keep a ballerina brush. Even though you're mixing colors, you're not digging into the paint. So you can see my paint is pretty thin going on. I shouldn't have a thick layer of paint. Now that I'm all done, let's look at my paint tray. Completely clean. There are no colors in the wrong slot. Even though we're mixing, we will keep our paints clean.